Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be doing a quick recap of plan views, elevations, and sections. It's something we kind of briefly went over in another video. Um, Again, I'm going to kind of keep that short and we'll just kind of recap some of that information. So let me go from this to throw together a small house that I can use for a demo. All right, so just a real small, simple structure that we can work with. Again, I would recommend just kind of follow, not literally following along, but just kind of visually following along and seeing what I'm doing. Um, so, the first thing, we've already kind of discussed this as plan views. Obviously, I'm already working in plan views right now, and then we've just, so level one here, for example, plan view level two. These were integral for you guys doing your previous milestone and project. Ceiling plans, again, Revit's going to automatically generate ceiling plans. So here I have nothing on my level 2. Um, so you're going to have your ceiling plans and your different plan views here in your project browser. They're going to be automatically generated, or sorry, they're level 1 and level 2 are automatically generated. But if you add more levels to your project, you will need to manually generate them. So again, we should have already covered that at this point. As far as elevations, I did a quick preview on how Revit generates that, but it couldn't hurt to do another quick demo. So here, making sure I'm on level 1, um, and make sure that this is selected because otherwise some of these options drop out up here if you're on like a 3D view. So if I go to my level 1, we have an elevation option right here. You can put this down and it's got framing elevation. That's not important for our class. So just the normal elevation. And then I can place the marker in here. I'm actually going to change my scale here to 1/4 inch so that's not so cramped. And then keep an eye down here on the elevations area. As I place these, you're going to see more elevations pop up. And then once I placed one of these in each room, I can click on it and I can go through and click the check box. And as I do that, it adds again more elevations to that room. So I can also right click on this one and go to elevation view, and it's going to show me what that wall is going to look like in my elevation view. So it's a fairly simple process. It goes pretty quick. It's probably one of the easiest things in Revit to do. And you should get used to it because it's going to be a lot of what we're doing for the rest of the semesters, setting up and configuring these. So those are the elevations. You'll notice that they don't have anything in them right now, and we'll kind of I'll throw together a sheet. Let's see. As you oh, by the way, I got the family's working. Yay. Um, Title box. So as you add things to, let's move it over here. As you add things to a drawing in Revit, it will actually start populating that data. So if I place this here, you can see that this now goes, this is a 101, drawing 1, drawing 2. So it's going to actually be smart enough to automatically update your labels here in your plan view to show where the elevations are in your documentation. So super handy feature, something that was super tedious in AutoCAD. Yeah, it's one of the nice things about this program. Again, the other thing that we covered real quick was sections. So just to make sure that we are all kind of on the same page here. Again, I'm going to go from level 1. I'm going to click on the section marker and I'm going to draw this line through the house. And then right here, let me minimize elevations. We now have a section, and if I go to this, we can see the house itself. These are adjustable, so if you actually want to show a full cut like that, you can do so. There are a couple things that it shows here that, for example, this is just a real quickly thrown together house, so I didn't put a footing. We're not doing footings in this class. But you can see, like, right here's the ceiling for the area. This is actually just the roof. So Revit kind of simplifies a lot of this process for us so that we don't have to worry too much about it. So yeah, that's sections. If I want to draw another section, again, I can just kind of drag this out. And again, I can right click on it and go to view, and there's the other section that I have right there. A couple things that we ran into as issues as well. So Revit has a depth that when you draw these sections and the elevations themselves, you can see that they've got this extra area here. Let me actually open up this one. And what that extra drawing area is showing is how far back it's actually going to render this elevation. So you can see this is a fairly simple elevation. I've got this wall and that window in the view here. But if I was to drag this back to say here, it's fine. But if I go inside this window, everything disappears, right? So one of the issues that we ran into that actually brought this up was someone had placed a camera and drew the camera like this towards the house, and they only got it like, they actually got, I think, less than that, or they got nothing. And so, oh, because this drew out here. So if I go to the 3D view here now, yeah, there, we've got nothing in this 3D view. So if you draw an elevation or section and you're messing with stuff and all of a sudden it's completely gone, check that drawing and, come on. Is it not going to let me click this? Did I go too far back? I went too far back. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just draw another one. So yeah, when you do place cameras, make sure that you just kind of go a little bit further than is necessary in order to capture the entire area that you're working with there. Okay? All right, so just a quick recap on plan views, elevations, and sections. And oh, the no, I'll have a separate one for call-outs. So that's this video. I have another one coming up as well for this week, so I'll see you in that one.